And here we are at the reviewing area. And here we have Megatron here. Well, this is him in his jet mode, which I showed y'all how to transform him from the from the previous part. But now we're going to turn him into his next mode, which is called the car mode. So to get him into his car mode, we're of course going to take the front landing gear and flip it all the way in. Now we're gonna take these wings and fold them in. Now take these things on the top, which were the robot mode legs and also the dragon necks and heads here. And we're gonna bring these back down some, because we're gonna take the wings that are connected by this, untap it, and flip it around so that way you want to push it in to this section here. Like that. And the nose cone section just came on tab on me. But there we go. Now we're gonna, take the whole figure and flip it around, because now we're gonna take these, before we do some with these, we're gonna take what was the robot mode arms and kind of rotate them down like this, and we're gonna rotate the bicep swivel and bring the elbow back so it looks something like this. And you want this peg here pointed up. And then bring it down so it's like this. Now for the legs, we're gonna rotate them like this. Yes, because this hole is going to go into that tab here. So you want to rotate it like this and bring it back, not on this joint here, but on this joint here. And make sure to line up this hole into this tab here. And it can be kind of a pain to do, but you just have to work through it. Just like that. And then you're going to take this and just rotate it around So it's like this. And kind of position everything as best as you can. And this tab just came undone. There we go. So you wanted something like this. And then you do the same thing on the other side. So rotate that like this and bring back, and then rotate this around, and this came undone again. And then rotate, bend up, and make sure that this hole is lined up to this tab here. Like that. And then rotate this around. So now that's looking like this. Now for the wings here, first make sure that this is all tapped in. There we go. There we go. Okay. And the last thing left to do is we're going to take these wings and flip them up on this hinge joint here. And this just came undone. And you too want to be very careful with these hinge joints. And even these hinge joints, because on mine, they are kind of really stiff on mine. And I think it is like on every copy of this figure. But if it does happen on yours, like too tight on the wings for the hinge joints, like here and here, just be very careful with them. Okay, I think I got it. Right now, I'm trying to get things situated here. And trying to make sure the wheels are all touching on the ground. And I think I pretty much got it. Okay, so here is what they're calling the car mode. And I am doing a quick double check here to see if I got it correct. Okay. Oh, okay. Um, these things, these things are supposed to be rotated the other way. Okay, they're supposed to be like this. And yep, that is it. And I got it. So there is his car mode. And I think it looks pretty cool. At, at least for me. And I think that translucent red thing there is supposed to be like a cockpit of some kind. At least I think it is. And the way he rolls is from these things here, and also these things here. And he does roll really well. Well, sometimes these front wheels, at least on mine, doesn't really work. But the back wheels have no problems. I think it's because you have to make sure you have everything all situated in the correct spot, so that all four of the wheels will touch the ground. And the car mode, like I said, to me, does look really cool. And I think kind of, I think it kind of has like a Batmobile type ish vehicle mode, or some kind of Cybertronian look to it. If you can say it, or I don't think it's really Cybertronian. Or it might be. But I know it is supposed to be like some sort of Batmobile type vehicle mode, or either one. Whatever it's supposed to be, I still do think it looks cool. At least for me. So, I think, oh, well, I forgot to give y'all a full 360-degree rotation here. Well, I think my issue with it is this part here on the front does kind of touch the ground. Like, every time when you roll him, this part does slide on the ground, because on the bottom there's like no retractable wheel here. So it's just gonna slide around when you're rolling this figure on the ground in this mode. So you may want to be mindful of that. Oh, and I didn't show you here. You do have some detail work on this side here. And some gold paint here, which I already showed y'all in the robot mode here. And that is it. And if I had his accessories, I think you would attach them onto these pegs or even these holes here to give them like an attack mode of some kind. But I don't have those. And that is it. So stay tuned for the next part where we're going to turn him into his next mode.